Hello, my name is Gabrielle Javier-Cerulli, and I am here with the wonderful Lisa Rankin. We met in Paris at Dawn Bernon's Women of Paris group. Dawn is part queen behind Fabulously Successful, and Lisa and I met there, and she has such a wonderful story and movies right now. Lisa, can you please share what you do?
Oh, what I do? I live in Paris, France, and I have my own company called Flavors of Paris, where I do gastronomic walking tours, meaning that I take people around the neighborhoods in Paris, and we taste wonderful things like cheese and wine and pastries, and we talk about food.
So wait a minute.
My accent is I'm actually originally from Toronto, Canada, and I moved to Paris 2.5 years ago. Still in love with Paris. I still love it here.
And so how did you figure out that that is what you wanted to do? I mean, essentially food tours and neighborhood tours in Paris. And did you know French?
I started. I certainly wasn't fluent when I arrived, but I've been working at it, and I'm pretty much fluent now. I still make a lot of mistakes when I talk, but I managed just fine. Point of actually just trying to put myself in situations where I don't have a choice, and I'm with French speaking people, and I have to speak French, or else I can't participate.
How did you find this incredible career?
The impetus was I was in Italy, in Florence, about 6 years ago, and I took a food tour there. I'd never heard of them before, and I took this tour. It was called Taste Florence, and I'm happy to give her a plug because it was the absolute highlight of my trip to Italy. I loved that food tour. I've always been loving with Paris ever since I was a little girl. That's the second point. I thought, okay, this is something I would love to do in Paris. Just go out and do my thing here in Paris. I have this love of food and wine, and
For
always
archetypes?
attracted people in my life who love food and wine, are very good cooks, pair wines with meals, all that sort of thing. So, and then also too, I'm a potter. I used to be a potter, ceramic artist, and so potters tend to love food because we're designing vessels for food, and so you have to think a lot about what that vessel is going to hold that you're creating and what its function is going to be. So a lot of potters are actually just adore food and love cooking as well. A lot of them are very good cooks. So I think because I'm an artist, which is another one of my archetypes, food and wine to me it's an art. You know, these people are craftsmanship. There's an artistry involved in what they produce. So that really speaks to me as well. So all of that kind of combined as well. Also too. I worked in the travel industry. I've always been, since very young, I've been a traveler. I love traveling and seeing the world and experiencing different cultures. So, and Paris has, I don't know, it just kind of, the architecture, the art, the cuisine, all of that are all the things that I adore and that are important to me. So it just kind of fit for me to start doing these tours because it's very much like show and tell for me, because I'm just taking people around and showing them the things that I love.
Right. And who are most of your clients? Where are they coming from?
Oh, they come from all over the world. They're mostly Anglophones, but because I do the tours in English. I get people mostly from Australia, the United States, and Canada. But I've also had people from South Africa, New Zealand. I had some people from New Delhi, India.
Who are mostly going on your tours? Women who are traveling by themselves, or families, or couples, or empty nesters?
I get a real mix. I've had families and I've had single women travelers. I've had older retired couples, all kinds of people. It really is for any age. Yeah.
And so, one reason why you're on this video call is to ask you, why are you no ordinary woman?
I knew that question was coming up. I love that question because I think all women are no ordinary women. And I think it's a question, I really think it's a question that all women and women should answer for themselves because I think it's a wonderful question. For me, in my case, I think one of the reasons I'm no ordinary woman is because when I talk to people, a lot of people find it quite extraordinary that I packed up everything and left my life behind in Canada and moved to Paris on my own to start this business. So 2.5 years and I still love it and I love what I'm doing. So I think it was a good move.
Right. And if anybody wants to find you, Lisa, what is your website again?
My website is www.flavorsofparis.com, and it's spelled the American way without the U, so it's FLAVORS.
Thank you. We all thank you for that. And they can also find you. Are you on your Facebook as well?
I'm on Facebook. We have, and if anybody wants to email me, you can email me at Lisa, my name, Lisa, at flavorsofparis.com.
Great. And can you say a final goodbye in French for us?
Certainly. Au revoir tout le monde et j'espère que je vous voir à Paris.
Thank you so much.
Paris.
Thank you,
Thank
Lisa.
You.